Yeah. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah. Look, crazy ain't the great nerdcore rap guy. Got into
Yeah, you're all right, Kira. What's going on?
All the fuck shit. Hi, everybody.
You're right. You're right. I thought it was a file, and I'm like, oh no, it's always when we go live, something decides to trash out. That's it.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
We're fine. We work
Totally
just fine. It's not the engine thrusters or anything like that.
It's not
It's
the
just
time-space continuum.
yeah.
That's all. That's all.
Somehow we keep breaking it. We're like Barry Allen at this point.
No. No.
Nobody's babies or anything changed or anything like that. But you know,
Barry's causing the problem. We are not the
problem. Lady Mandalore, how's everything going? It's Thursday.
This Thursday is going good since I can turn my head now. Great. Yes. Great. Look.
She can turn your
full range of motion.
Full range of motion. What's going on, Mal? Mal's in the building. What's happening, Mal?
Shimmy.
and
then the magnanimous Mal is in the building.
Bama's in the building. There we go.
Hi, Bama. How are you, Captain? You okay?
Just tired, but not the tired that we were talking about. Just busy day tired.
Okay, that's fine.
Busy day tired. And I'm like, oh, so you know, Thanksgiving's coming up. Yes. And I don't have to work weekends. I don't work weekends or holidays. And I said, well, that's falling on what, a Thursday?
It usually does.
And so I said, I'm going to take Friday off. And then my wife said, well, we're going to see our son down in Columbus, his wife and kids. And I said, take the weekend off. I'll take Monday off because I'll be doing all the driving. And I was like, I'm not racing back because I don't like driving at night. Because I have an astigmatism, and so I'm like, the lights just kill me.
Kill you right in the eyeballs.
Yeah, and I'm like, that is way too bright. And you know, so I said I'll take Monday off so I can kind of chill out. And then I have an appointment later in the week, and I'm like, just take the week off. It's not going to make sense to do 2 days at work.
Do you have PTO?
I have plenty.
When does your PTO renew?
I get like 8 to 9 hours every pay. I'm fine.
Well, no. I mean, like, does it roll over into the new year?
It does. Unless you hit a certain mark, which they make you like, yeah, you gotta either sell. They give you the option to sell some off. Because I know people who have like 300 hours, 300 plus. And you know they'll start taking time throughout the year, or whatever, or near the end of the year they'll just start taking time off, and or they can actually sell some off, you know. So I'm like, I don't have that much. Like, okay. I don't have 300 hours.
No, I wouldn't. I wasn't going to say, but in the event that your PTO didn't roll over, I was going to say, what are you waiting for?
Oh no! Oh, that time was coming. I was like, I was taking that time.
Oh no!
I was taking that time. They were like, what? No, I'm taking that time.
I was not going to take the time. And then my neck said, oh, we're going to have you sit. And sit, I did. The last 2 days have been productive in spite of the strain on my whole neck situation.
Oh, yeah.
Things have, moments of clarity have been achieved.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry, Bama. The PTO will be taken. It is not a problem.
Yes,
never worked my. Oh God, no, that never.
For who?
I still hear horror stories of people who Geek by Heart just told us her father had like time in his last days, and he still had time. It was KSD.
Well,
your ass in this shit.
Yeah. Skip right. Thank you for skipping right over that.
Hey,
Will, how come you're not here? How come you're not in here? Will, come here. Will, come here. Come here. here.
He's like he took the shuttle and didn't bring it back. I'm like, dude, we need the shuttle. We're like,
Come here. I'm not gonna jump you.
no, but the week's been fine. With the holiday coming up, we're not going to be doing a show next week or the week after that because more stuff is happening. So we just need some time to just. So we've taken 2 weeks off. And we'll be back for the month of December to cover some holiday movies that should be or not be, because it seems they keep adding to the list.
What?
Yeah, there's movies. Hallmark, we need to talk.
Or not.
Or not.
Or not. God.
We barely made it out of Halloween before Hallmark said, "Hey, let's slap these Christmas movies in your face." I'm like, damn, we didn't even make it in November good enough.
No. They got to get their money back. They got to get y'all in the end of the season and remind y'all that y'all got to get your Christmas cards.
Yeah,
And
I mean, I'm seeing more Kelly Rowland Christmas and Tatiana Ali Christmas films, and I'm like, wait, when did they do all of these films? I don't know,
Right.
but okay.
All right, how about it? A check's a check, baby.
Hey, a check's a check. So while we were messing with our Chaos Demon, he's also part of another team.
Yes.
Part of the Midnight Comics internship.
Yes.
I get program, you can say, I guess.
Yeah.
Program, collective. I guess you can say. And we have some of the team coming in today. One of them is Haikusifer. Haikusifer, what's going on?
Hi. Hi.
I thought she was delayed because she was giving away. I'm like, where's the sign?
I love waving. I feel like all of these we've been on, I've been like,
I love your energy. It's like twin.
yeah.
So one, I love your back. I love your whole background. Everybody, I love when people have like just fun backgrounds because it talks about like we live this life. I'm sorry, we just live this
organized.
life.
It's organized whimsy. I love it.
Organized is a stretch.
Oh, girl, ma'am, all of your now, ma'am. If there's a reason why I have a background some nights on here. Because
look, if they seen the closet in the where the Black Millennium Falcon used to sit, where it's covered with comics now.
I mean, you see the illusion of a made bed. No one knows.
just smooth it
Don't
out.
look behind the curtain. Don't look behind the curtain.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Ignore that.
You're fine. You're fine.
So I guess we can get right into it.
Sure, yeah.
You are part of Chiroptera.
Yes, indeed.
Which is, let's talk about this. Let's talk about
this.
Is I'm surprised most of us got the words right. I was like, oh, that's a choicey word.
Yeah. It sure is. It sure is.
Can wait, I'm gonna give a better description, more detailed description.
Yeah.
So Ku and her team are part of the Midnight Showcase, which is a collective of 3 comics, and her comic is titled Chiroptera, which is why we're calling it Team Chiroptera.
Mm-hmm. Let me get that visual up there, so the people get an understanding that we don't just talk trash. So here's the cover for that, which I find quite adorably.
It is, and it's cute as shit, man.
Thank you.
So what is this? What is this story about?
Yeah.
I need to know.
It is a. I have the log line here so that I don't mess up any words. It's a lot. Okay. So basically, siblings Darnell and Star, they're joining their friend Evan on a crazy quest adventure for him to help him find a legendary Titan Pokemon out in the world. Yeah, you know, non-copyrighted pocket animal.
Non-copyright. Okay, I like how she said that. Non-copyrighted pocket animal.
Yeah.
I like those play with words. I love it.
True. If
So how did that?
have a good line about it, but Yeah.
So how did this idea come about? For one, shout out to Midnight Comics. They have so many projects that when they came up with the whole intern run, and I'm like, wait, do you guys have time? How are y'all doing this? Like, is there a cosmic treadmill we don't know about? Are they using a DeLorean that it's
Oh, they're the ones that are messing up the time space continuum a little bit.
yeah.
That's okay. It's okay. That's the sacrifice that we need to make. It's fine. It's
He
fine.
said Nintendo lawyers are watching. Nintendo lawyers are watching everyone closely. Let's just start there.
Jesus.
Like we can't just have fun anymore.
It's so true.
So the whole idea of a full collective, a team, as Lady Mandalore puts it, coming together to create, which is we don't see a lot, and we need to see more, especially in our black indie comic creators pool. Having these crossovers, which Midnight Comics has already embarked on. You have a Kickstarter which already has met the goal and still going.
Yes. Congratulations still. And
yes.
go.
Thank you.
What's it like to be in the same room or digital room with a lot of the creators who are now on the same page and saying we can do this, and just having ideas bounce off the wall and just kind of go nuts?
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little crazy because there was a time where I just didn't think that I would be in this space. Like I'm Aaron Burr. I want to be in the room where it happens, but I just didn't know how to get into the room. You know, all I had was my iPad and like a few thoughts that I can just I can draw them, but how do I make it more? You know, how do I get to the next step? And so this whole Midnight Comics internship has been absolutely insane, like breathtaking. I've met so many cool people, like of course everybody in my team and in the other teams, and of course you guys. You know, this is my second time on with Mando, so I'm like, oh wow.
She makes everyone feel whimsical and comfortable, and then my baritone voice makes them feel smooth and at ease. So like it's a nice team up we have going.
I'm feeling whimsical and at ease. Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Unless you piss me off, which Danielle was he saw the darker side. Not towards him, but towards somebody in the comment section. There is a darker side to the Mando over here.
Hence my second in command. Like,
I'll fuck you up. No, I'm kidding.
She stays with the weapons. I'm just saying. And like, look, I tell people, like, don't get it fooled. Her stature packs a lot of punch.
I like knives.
Hey, you know what? She's just like me for real.
So just getting started in your comic storytelling journey, how did that get started?
Like the overall journey or like this part of the journey?
Both. Let's go there.
Okay. Yeah. If we take it way back, when I was a kid, I just read a lot of manga. Like my dad would wake me up at like 2:00 in the morning after his shift and be like, wake up, we're gonna go watch Cowboy Bebop on Adult Swim. Like,
oh, there you go.
Raise your children. This is how you raise children.
Yes. Yes.
For foundational raising.
Yeah. So we watched all that, everything on Adult Swim. And as I aged up, I found out there's books. Who to guess? Their anime comes from books. So at that point, I think I was probably about 10, and I read Full Metal Alchemist for the first time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very nice choices, by the way.
Thank you.
You were raised very well.
Yeah, absolutely. That was like his whole thing. So I remember reading Full Metal Alchemist and just being so enthralled in the story. And then I found out it was written by a woman, and I was like, what? What? Women can draw? I mean,
we're allowed to write and speak words and to draw the thing. What?
I had no idea.
Because it's unheard of. It's a new way of age. It's a new age.
It's wild. And so from that point, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I like what she's cooking. And so I have like countless and countless sketchbooks. And when I was leaving high school, I finally got an iPad, and I was like, bet we doing it. So that's like the overall of the journey. Just I draw every day, and at some point I was like, characters can look like me, and I can tell a story because I have things going on that I would love to share. And one of those times when I was like, I think I want to share what's going on, is the first time I went to DreamCon, which was a couple years ago at this point. But it was my first time going to like a convention, especially one that was centered around Black nerds and, our kind of people for sure.
Right, right.
And when I went to this DreamCon in particular, I met Lloyd and Natasha. And it was really cool. Like, they're super sweet. I came back to their table every day for all 3 days, just because I was like, oh my gosh, like, you guys are so cool. I'll be back tomorrow. Like, give me a book, give me a poster. I want all of it. And following that, me and my group, we saw them at the airport, and both of our flights were like delayed, so we were just like chilling, yapping. We have kind of similar thoughts about comics and stories, and so I was like, okay, bet. Well, I'm following you guys. I'm gonna keep harassing you until the end of time, probably. Fast forward to 2 DreamCons later, I had a table where that was my first time at a big convention selling my art. Everything happens at DreamCon. If you ask anybody in Midnight Comics, everything happens at DreamCon. Like, swear to God.
They have something happened. Like,
something happened in that space. And I had a great weekend at DreamCon, of course.
Wait, is that true?
That's cute. That's cute.
Sorry, she is also part of the creative team that made up Chioptera. What? Okay, wait. Now look.
So everyone that's part of this crew, I need to do 2 things: hit that thumbs up button for let's start there, and 3, go back, watch some other shows, so you know that we've been here pushing out daisies.
Please. But also,
I don't have the magic that Lady Mandalore has. I'm just in the cabin right now. So I know that Lloyd and Natasha, was this last year? I want to say, or the year before. Watching their run over at DreamCon, and they were like, "So we're almost sold out," and I'm like, "It's only Saturday." So he says it's crazy that 3 members of Chioptera were in the building at the same time last year. Look, that's called synergy, and all the other good stuff where it's meant to be, as they say. Our shipwright and Princess Zeri is in the building.
Hey,
Princess Zeri.
She's like, hi.
Bother out with the sippy cup.
Unbothered. Completely and utterly unbothered.
So I will say this: Lloyd and Natasha are probably 2 of the hardest working indie comic people I've seen. And that is no lie. It seems they have another project popping up, and I said, where do y'all keep the ideas and the expansion? And I see them like really just kind of leading the charge in a lot of arenas in this indie space, and not just doing it for the money, but doing it because they have some quality stories. Yeah, they have great, and now they have a great teams.
They've got comic babies.
Yeah. It was like they looked at our Chaos Demon and was like, you know what? And Chaos Demon said, yes, I will help out. Let's do that. But they do. They really are, a lot of stuff that they put up. I said, whenever you guys want to come back, they're family at this point.
Yeah.
They've been on at least 2 or 3 times. And I said, whenever when not at this point, it's like, whenever you have time, come on back through. We'll talk about whatever it is you're working on, and we can make it work, and they reached out to me last month. And I said, yeah, let me know when y'all ready. And I forgot to give him the link. I thought I gave him the link. I said, here's the link. Here's the link. I was like,
I gotta. Please
no, go ahead.
continue.
No.
No, I keep forgetting to send permanent link. I got like a permanent link club. I need to send people, and I keep forgetting to do it.
Yes, the all might. Yes,
Mhm.
just
Look at
states
this.
it. The all mights of the industry. Yes,
Yes.
yes. I will say that. I will say that we're trying to rope them in over at Blerd Station. I'm like, look, y'all got like a lot of stuff we can love to animate at this point.
Mhm.
You know, it was just like, give us a minute. I'm like, no rush.
Mhm.
It's like we gotta breathe.
Yeah. So he says we gotta gotta come on and talk about another project who's on it. See, so getting this opportunity to work on this, what was this like for you?
It was fun. It was a little nerve-wracking at times, but
Mhm.
it was definitely one project that I can look back on and be like, man, yeah, this was absolute gas. Like,
Speaking of which,
mhm.
another team of Chiroptera has joined us, Danielle Gaskins,
Hey,
Hey.
right
no,
here.
he is part of the Latchkey team.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Latchkey, Chiroptera, and there's a third one. I always
Into the
forget.
Abyss.
That's the other one.
Yes.
Where do we start?
Yeah.
Danielle, I guess I could swing over to you. You're a part of this whole team, internship team with Midnight Comics,
Correct.
and this was your first. This can't be your first foray into the whole deal of everything.
Well,
Between
it's my
you
first
and
time
Cool, y'all been doing this for a while. It seems like it.
it's my first time doing it professionally, if anything.
Interesting. So, I'll ask you, what's it like working with this expansive team from Midnight Comics to work on these projects?
Honestly, it's been amazing. I'm living a 2-decade dream.
It's like it's not. He said, "Living the 2-decade dream." Look, I'm still trying to work my dream. So I'm still trying to get it together. But I will say that watching whenever the team of Midnight Comics throws up a Kickstarter, at this stage of the game, I'm never worried. I know a lot of people use Kickstarters to kind of launch their issues and everything else. And from the beginning, and now seeing that they're, constantly putting out this work and getting to the point where it was like, look, they're not losing. You guys are right there every single time and clearing, like, what is it now? Let me see if I can refresh it okay, yeah. You have 81 backers, 66 hours to go, but you've already met the 2,000 goal. You're already at 26. You're just a little over 2,600. And I'm going to show that. Yeah.
We still move. Oh, okay. Because what, y'all? I think y'all were at 2,500 ish on that Saturday that I had you on, Danielle. I think that's where y'all were at the last time.
Yeah, I believe so.
And we are approaching. But do I hear 27? Can I get a little bit of amen from the crowd? Can I get a little bit of the 28, 27.5, 27.5? Anybody gotta go.
I needs that action. Let's do that. Like, but so Latchkey, Chiroptera, and Into the Abyss. So tell me, Danielle, what is Latchkey about?
Okay. So Latchkey focuses. Oh, yeah. So yeah, focuses on a teenage journey named Marcus Smalls, whose secret identity is jeopardized when his clips become viral after his photos miraculously recovered. And so he begins to search who's blackmailing him, and so far he has only 3 known suspects.
Mm-hmm.
Where did this idea come from? Here's some of the character work that's being shown. Where did this idea come from?
I think, well, with our team, we were basically swapping various ideas around. And when we came around to Latchkey, I know one piece of inspo was the Truman Show.
Mm-hmm.
Only instead of a sitcom, instead it's, these fabricated crimes that Latchkey keeps stopping.
Mm-hmm.
What's that like? I know you said passing that around, passing ideas around. What's that? Is it? It's got to be more cohesive than what the MCU is dealing with right now. It's got to be.
Please.
No shade to the MCU. I still watch it. I still love the stuff. It's just like,
Mm-hmm.
come on, you guys have got to connect to somebody else that knows that what they're talking about. But what's it like when you have to? And this is for both of you. What's it like to have those ideas bounce off each other and then really connect and say that works? I can revise this, or this yours works a little better, or mine might work a little differently on this end. What does that feel like to really come? Even though it can be like Koo said, it can be a little chaotic, but I guess that's kind of the beauty of creation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm gonna say, what did you find that it inspired you guys to dive deeper into some of the lore from one another? Like, how were you able to build on each other's ideas? Were you able to build on each other's ideas?
I see. I think how I know how we went about it was through our team chat. We used to do the voice calls initially
Mm-hmm.
to switch the ideas around.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd say when I'm more the artist behind Latchkey. I didn't do too heavily on the writing side of it. I was more focused on the visuals, but
Mm-hmm.
Were you able to, in drawing the character, in getting the ideas from the writers, did you have any input as far as how the story would go, or limitations on what they wanted versus what you could draw? Or did it help you expand your thought on what you could draw, or capabilities of what you could draw?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
There you go.
okay, yeah, it more expanded capabilities while I was capable to draw.
What about you, Koo? What was it like to have those ideas chaotically bounce around?
Yeah. Our team is funny because there's 5 of us and we all have big ideas, and it was a lot of, what if we do this? All right, hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. We've come on a bunch of podcasts, and it's kind of always the story. Yeah, somebody would throw out an idea, and it would expand, and it would grow, and it would just explode out. And then historically, I would have to be like, "Y'all, Michaela, you trying to draw that?"
That explains why Mimi, when I talked to her yesterday, I was like, "Oh, so Hakusifer is the quality control person in the group." Okay.
Yeah. While I was specifically an artist on this project, I do have writing experience and, of course, experience with comics. So I was kind of more playing editor who could draw on this one. So our 3 writers would write a bunch of stuff and, again, expand and do what they got to do. And I'd be like, y'all know we got 7 pages, right? Okay.
Only
7
Yeah,
pages.
7 pages.
Project started off with 7, and I was like, y'all gonna fit that in 7 pages no more than 7 panels a page,
Mhm.
and it's gonna make sense and not overwhelm anybody. That's what y'all gonna do,
Right?
Yeah.
That's like that's the goal, right? Like
yeah.
Mhm.
So it was a lot of. That's a great idea. Let's take this corner and then put it over there, and we'll circle back to the other 3 corners. But like, let's just start with this, and then we build until we have our beautiful comic baby that we have today.
So y'all guys really did. And I posed the same question. Yeah, posed the same question when I talked to Mimi and Laura. So the challenge of because I know for most comics you're talking 17, 20, maybe 25 pages. You guys got 7. So I know there was a lot of there had to be if we're sticking with this idea, how do we give it just enough of a beginning? How do we keep it interesting? How do we introduce the horror side of it? And how do we wrap it up with a nice bow? So that's always like you being the quality control person, because it sounds like you were the line in the sand. That's what I got from Mimi and Will. You was kind of the line in the sand, like no, but
Yeah.
So I'm asking the same. I want to ask you the same question I asked them when I interviewed them. Did you find it challenging that you were given only such a limited panel comic to really challenge you as far as how you want to draw it, how you want to tell the story, how you want it to look? Was it interesting? Did it push your limits, or did you feel stressed out, or all the above?
I feel like a little bit of column A, column B, and column Z over there, because I think at first it was very, 7 pages. This is not really my genre. Like, I'm not a thriller person. I'm definitely like a fantasy, powers, action, like that type of thing.
Okay.
But in this particular case, I was like, okay, well, we need to take it back to the basics, like mentally, as I'm thinking about constructing the comic. Like, okay, it's 7 pages. That's an odd number. We need to go 1, and then we need to go 2, and then we need to go 2, and then we need to go 1 last 2, because that's our 7. And my philosophy on making comics is that the 2 that are paired, that's one story in and of itself. Like that should be one plot, So when you're going into the comic itself, when we get to it, it'll be the very first page, and then it'll be, this is all train stuff, and then the next one is, this is all, we're in the woods now, and this is all the final stuff. Non-spoilery, but like all of these things have to match, and that's the best way to structure it, so we don't overstay our welcome in any particular portion of the story.
Gotcha. So you were aiming for more of a balanced way of art and storytelling.
Absolutely, especially with the constraints. It's like, if we don't have anything else, we need to have good pacing, we need to have structure, and we need to have style, and this was my proposed way to get all 3 of those things, for sure.
Gotcha. Okay.
So once I got there, I was like, yeah, this is great.
So Danielle, I guess the same question for you. Did you find yourself being challenged in any form, or did you find yourself having to be the stopgap in the whole process? And like, no, I think this character should look better this way, opposed to how it's being described.
Okay, let's see. I guess when it started out with the initial concepts for each character, when I came up with designs, I mostly based it around Justin's notes of how each character should look, and he even sent me like specific images of how each character should appear. So I worked to the best of my abilities, and they got approved pretty easily, surprisingly easily. I expected a lot more feedback or more pushback, but they seemed to go well with what I came up with.
For the both of you, and then I'll let Whoopty ask, for the both of you, what were your influences to getting into this world of comics?
I can go first.
Okay.
Like I mentioned, the Fullmetal Alchemist was such a big thing for me. I really liked how she told that story, and that it was both emotional and magical in its own way. And when I was just like, I want to do that. So from there, definitely that one was a big influence. And so many more existent stories, but just the fact that a lot of the stories that were so popular at that time were not written by people who look like me, whether that's like Black woman, Black person, anything in between that. I was just like, I got to get something out there. Only I can tell the story the way that I can tell the story, no matter how many other people have the same idea or anything close, or what I draw from,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a lot of my influences come from things I like and things I've experienced.
Okay. What about you? What were your experiences? What were your influences? I'm sorry. What was your influences and in just being in the world of comics, Danielle?
Let's see. I'm more of an animation guy, so it kind of started through, I guess, my love of the Sonic franchise, and specifically the Sonic CD opening credits. Like I used to watch it all the time as a kid. I used to like visualize it, like be mesmerized by like how fluid it was. And same applies for the other cartoons I also grew up with, like Spider-Man, the animated series, Batman, the animated series, like the entire DC animated universe. Those were some of my biggest influences as an artist as well. And also,
all
Japanese
shows
media
that
as
still
well.
hold, all shows that still hold up very, very well in their animation and storytelling. Like, Whoop, do you have anything to add?
Just a quick question. How do you approach your creative process? Do you build yourself a Bible? Do you just sit down one day and just throw everything at a wall and see what sticks? How do you approach your creative process?
That's a toughie. I think it depends on what the project is. Like, if it's a personal, like just me, I'm often just throwing stuff at the wall, and I'm just like, wow, I cooked. Great. Next. That's good enough. That's awesome.
Sorry.
The part where Koo says throw stuff at the wall, I'm looking at Ziri. She was like, "Oh yes, I know what that's like, throwing stuff at the wall." I guess the same question could go for you, Danielle. But
for me, usually I either make a mental note or I put it down on my phone for like future reference. Then once I have something a little concrete, then I like make very loose, rough sketches, and then onward it becomes more fully fleshed out.
Do you prefer to prefer to build your characters out digitally, or do you still like to do hand drawings at all? I know there are some people that are still out there that are so-called purists and like to do all their sketches in real life versus straight into the digital creation of it.
I generally do both, but I primarily prefer digital these days.
It's a little bit faster.
Can be for sure.
I was gonna say I do notice a lot of people in this world of creating comics. I do notice that there's a nice balance. I should say there's a nice balance when it comes to the art. Like, some prefer the old school way of doing things, others prefer the digital because it's a little cleaner, a little easier to kind of control. And I do notice that there hasn't been a wrong way in their creations. It's just like, oh, this is much how AI should be. It's easy. There's a nice balance of there's not a wrong way. It's just you're not cheating, you're not fooling anyone. There's just we're still drawing, we're still working. It's just some old schoolers, I guess you could say, prefer this method, and the new age or the new generation like it this way, and it's just easier for them. Like Koo said, she got her iPad, she can go on a go. You get your iPad, you can go on a go, you can draw anywhere, opposed to being in a studio. I'm like, there's no wrong, there's no right. It's just what's best, what's comfortable, what that artist is comfortable.
What's your method?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think that's interesting too, because I know for me, I mean, I use my iPad because it fits in my backpack, then that's kind of the biggest draw is being able to do digital. But like, if I find like a receipt paper, I'm on that thing. Like, like I think that's the thing too, is like if an idea strikes, I'm ready for it regardless, because it's kind of just less about the material and more about being in that mode, I think.
I was about to stare in the ass with your jewel on the back of a CVS receipt, because you definitely do not want to lose that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, forever ago being like a year ago, I used to work at Build-A-Bear, and if there were any discarded birth certificates or anything that's like, oh, bro, you got abandoned a year ago. Well, that's mine. And then I'll just like, draw on the back. I think this is okay, here we go.
Oh Lord.
A whole script on the back of it.
Oh my God.
Not an abandoned bit, not the bear that ain't come back for you.
Oh no.
I mean, hey, I love them to death. He's got my ideas on him now. Like, thank you for your service.
Reincarnation is in a whole new term.
Absolutely.
Do you guys feel more of a connection with your art when you do hand draw versus digital? No, your baby is still your baby, no matter how it got here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Whether it's in the backseat of a Buick or in a studio.
The backseat of a Buick.
Hey.
How did I get here? Well,
how'd you get here in the back of a 67 Skylark to the Skylistics? That's how you got here.
And we still love you the same. But you said it was Niagara Falls. Exactly. In the
that's what we marked.
He named the call Niagara, and I fell for him. So
right. I think finding yourselves in this space, one, I enjoy this space. I enjoy getting my hands on new stories, new ideas, new looks, new concepts that we honestly don't get a lot of. I mean, where we get a lot of them now because we know where to look. But I think prior to this platform 5-6 years ago, we didn't, some of us didn't know that, oh, this exists. Oh, this exists. Oh, okay, well, I'll put this comic over here from the mainstream down because this is catching my attention, whether it's the art or it's the story. And a lot of times it's both, and now we are entering an age where, especially in the indie side of things, we're seeing a lot more of our faces being up front and center. Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
I will say, I don't know if this is the best moment to bring this up. However, here we are. I've been seeing not a lot. I've been seeing some blackface comics.
Let's talk about it.
By that I mean the main characters are up front and center, absolutely black. However, what is it, Mr. McCreary? I have questions for the choices that you've made with this particular comic. Why do you feel like you can write for a black family in a haunted house and a vampire city? I'm just questions. Just questions. These are random names, by the way. I'm not going to be that tacky.
I need that. I need those answers.
Yeah.
I need those questions answered because
it's something that with that said, I'm glad that y'all are here because clearly we're taking up space. There is clearly a drive to see more of us in those spaces. I just need the indie scene to not get taken over by people that think they know how to write better than us for our folks.
The Spider Thor comes to mind. No, I was gonna say, the what if Miles Morales is
That should
a
have
prime
never
example.
That should have never freaking happened.
Concept was great. Vernacular was not.
It's hammer time.
You know, so it was just not only vernacular, but graffiti on Monier. I don't know. That didn't sit right. But yeah, that's the opposite side of things, because when you have people that look like us actually doing the art, actually doing the writing, actually coming up with the ideas and the concepts and putting forth that effort and saying, of course this person would do this. This makes sense because I've lived it. Not, oh, I know somebody that used to live it or live that life, or
I've heard.
I heard.
I synced it on TV that one time, so it's got to be true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and not everybody has the Killmonger hairstyle. You know, it's that works.
Video game artists can take a lesson from that.
Yeah.
And AI people, AI programs, I'm looking at y'all because every time my character is drawn, I get the freaking Killmonger haircut.
So where do you go going forward with the titles you created? This is obviously part of the I don't even want to say this is an internship case study.
Mm-hmm.
This is the door opening to saying, oh yeah, we did the 7-page layout for whichever title, and then we've moved forward to see now we're gonna, oh, you like that story, guess what?
We're just getting started.
So is that a route that the two of you are ready to partake on and say, I got a taste of the sweet life?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I guess we start with Danielle. With you, Danielle, what is that? It's not so much that you're ready to take it on. Is the world ready for what you have in the chamber?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say so.
He said I'd say so. In other words,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you're ready or not. You're gonna get this smoke. You're gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Coop?
Yeah,
He said, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely ready for the next thing.
Oh man. So what time is it? Oh, we can take a break. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back. Got a couple little news bites, and we're gonna talk more about some indie comics and some of the mainstream too. Some shocking mainstream things happen today, and we're gonna be right back after this.
Let's reach out one time.
This is Devin Mack at Sonic Expo Dallas, and you're watching Blerd's Eyeview.
Blerd's Eyeview is a proud affiliate of Otaku Noir. Use the code Blerd's Eyeview for 10% off on all items. With a different nerd-themed box filled with items made by talented Blerds across the country, you surely will not be disappointed. Go to otakunoir.com. Otaku Noir, the #1 Blerd mystery box company. All right, we are back with our guest Daniel Gaskins and Hakusifer of the entire Midnight Comics Showcase, and we're going to be talking a little bit about. We're going to jump into the mainstream real quick. Spartan, I don't know if you read it yet, but one of my favorite villains did something different. I guess you could say he made the ultimate sacrifice. I'm talking about Dr. Doom. And yeah,
I was going to ask you how you felt about that.
I feel pretty good. You can't keep a man down, I can tell you that much. So for those who haven't read it, you might want to turn away or flip your ears off or something. But as you know, Dr. Doom is the Sorcerer Supreme in the 616 universe. He's pretty much running the gambit and controlling everything. He's fixing the world in his image as he sees fit. However, in this final battle, someone he deeply cares about takes a mortal hit, and that person is Valeria Richards.
Mm-hmm.
And in the case of that, Valeria Richards dies.
Wait, Valeria?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've always called her Valeria just because I knew a woman whose name was spelled the exact same way, and that's how she's pronounced it. So, but she passes, she dies, and as you see in this panel, he's reminiscing. He helped birth her, he helped name her, he made himself her godfather. He had a genuine love for Valeria. And not only that, when times where he went over the edge, she was the one that brought him down. When the Fantastic Four was involved. And in that case, he gave up, he went to the powers that be and sacrificed him. He said, take my life for hers. And rewrite the history. And they, with the exception of that battle taking place, is a fixed point in time. And if you know anything about fixed points in time, those cannot be changed, but they can exchange the lives. That was the deal he made. And Reed, who's just like, he should have reacted a little more out of pocket. That's in my opinion. But
keyword should have,
yes. But as you see in the last final panels, Doom asks Reed, he says, I don't want your forgiveness, pretty much. He said, how is Valeria? She's fine. She's well. She's like, Reed is like, yes. And I still won't forgive you for nothing you've done. He's like, I don't want your forgiveness. And he's off in the ether. And here we are.
And then what's in the helmet, which I know we probably shouldn't say, but this I know that Doom just had one final FU moment for Reed. He's like, just read the helmet after I'm gone. And Reed explained the word just like mother. Again,
you know what? Nope, because we've already given the panels, given what they say. What does the helmet say? Go ahead, tell them.
The helmet. Long story short, so Reed is basically the executor of his will, to which everything bequeathed to him, and it cuts off. So it kind of leads to the fact that either Doom is giving everything, including the nation of Liberia, to somebody, or a certain task has to be done. Because right now, there's two theories out there. They either one, Valeria is about to be getting the hell of a glow up, or two, that in order to get Doom's throne, somebody's either got to bring Doom back or do some nefarious stuff. 1, 2.
It's almost petty what happens between the Richards family, the Richards family, and Doom.
Yeah,
I think the last petty thing that happened was Doom was going to get married, and it turns out Johnny Storm had inadvertently slept with the fiance.
Man pulled a Mr. Big,
which honestly was quite hilarious, only because Prince Namor was there and he lost his shit. He was like, "Oh, that's hilarious," you know. So, seeing those types of moments, I live for in comics. You know, when it's just you're like, "Oh, I never saw this coming," and I never saw this coming moment. You know, and Fantastic Four tends to have a couple I never saw that coming moment. Never saw Johnny Storm sacrificing his life, quote unquote sacrificing his life during the Wireless Wave. Never saw the one shot of well, and this was during the Hickman run. Never saw the one shot of Ben Grimm being the surviving member of the Fantastic Four, but being the greatest hero in New York City, while there are a whole nother generation of heroes that's looking up to him, and him finally passing away, feeling like he's not alone anymore because he's joining his family in the afterlife. Never seeing that Valeria would pass on, never seeing that Peter Parker would get hit on going to another planet at a club and getting hit on by an alien horse woman thing. That type of and Johnny is just like, oh, it happens all the time, don't worry about it. Like those types of moments, they're hilarious, they're funny, some funny, some are very touching. And I think that's the beauty of a Fantastic Four comic, is they really tap into that whole family dynamic. It's one of the rarest things they can really do, and they're trying to get it. You get it more in this latest movie. You get it a lot more in the latest movie, but they haven't really been portrayed wrong in the 3 outings. I don't count Corman's run. But the last 3 Fantastic Four movies, you still get that family dynamic. I wish it was more.
Do you really want to bring up the Sony movie?
Oh no, I don't talk about that one either. That one in the closet. Sorry, Michael B. Jordan. We gonna close that door there. We didn't.
The one that nobody ever talks about.
That just seemed like a reluctant team up. But I don't know. Lady Mandalore, what do you think of this latest stage of Doom?
I don't know. I know I defended him a little while ago.
He's defendable. He's defendable.
He's clearly fully defendable. I hope he gets his lick back. I have a feeling that what would jam his Glock? Read
like that.
I'm trying to think of what would actually piss him off. I have a feeling he's going to have to bring somebody into the ruling of Latveria, in some capacity. Another thought in my head, Latveria has to be considered a reputable country, or on bringing them to the international stage to be brought into society in some way, shape, or form. I don't know who would piss off Reed. Aquaman?
Oh, you mean
Namor?
Yeah, Namor. Sorry, I did say Aquaman. I'm sorry. Namor.
Namor stays pissing off Reed just to stay in Susan's face. That's
in the words of Ride from the Boondocks. I don't know about you. I wouldn't let no man take it, but Namor, you let Namor take your girl.
I feel
like already wet.
I feel like he would. I would love to see the mess that would arrive or come from that. That would be very interesting. I'm also curious, going past this, who's the next Sorcerer Supreme? Because that could literally be anybody.
Well,
I think we've been alluding to female Sorcerer Supreme.
Well, technically, as it stands, the cloak and the Eye of Agamotto are in the hands of a certain witch.
Scarlet. Yeah,
Wanda has them.
Wanda would be the one. Wanda.
I don't think she's going to take it.
Reluctantly,
She wouldn't
take it, but reluctantly, she would be recognized.
Of course. I mean, who's going to tell her no? Who's telling her no?
We tried that. We tried that once. It didn't end well.
Cyclops is somewhere like, keep my hands
That
off
ain't my
that one.
not my baby, not my problem.
Look, we had a problem with this before. We're not dealing with that again.
I was gonna say there was that one TikTok. Wanda hypnotized the whole town so she could breastfeed her kids.
I'm sorry.
That's what, in reality. And in reality, that's what Wanda did. She changed reality just so she could breastfeed her kids.
I don't hate it.
Don't hate it. What are you saying, Koo?
I mean, like, yeah, she might have did that. She do a lot of things. I mean, like, let her live. It's cool.
Look, I'm with
and I do it again.
Monica Rambeau was like, "Look, I understand. I lost my mama. Do what you got to do."
That's what I'm saying. If it was me, I'd be like, "Hey, it's gonna have to be a state. I don't know. You settle for a city. Might have to be a couple states."
Monica pretty much said,
"You ain't finna have me go through the 70s, 80s, and 90s ages of golden television just so you can have a family. Bump that."
And I do it again.
I refuse to have another ship of Theseus conversation.
Just one more. You got time. I'm gonna make sure you got time. Hold on.
Like, hold on. I see how y'all been acting up, so let me just handle this one. No.
The moment my entire world looks like a set from Family Matters, I'm like, nope. I'd not ask for this.
Or at least you don't have to deal with the mannequin Carl Winslow and mannequin Urkel at that point. Or maybe you would. Who knows?
You might have to in that world. There might be a Carl Winslow that has a flashback from Die Hard.
Whoopty, what do you think of this latest stage of Doom?
Man,
you muted Whoopty.
Oh, she Whoopty. All right, she's muted.
You muted Whoopty.
Let me hear him.
I'm not reading it at the moment.
You rating?
So I like, yeah, you know me. I like to wait for trades before I pick up a book. Comics, anyway.
Fair.
Danielle, are you familiar with Doom?
I know more enough.
Well enough. What do you think of this sacrifice of Doom, of him making this sacrifice? It's actually a bold move, to be honest with you.
But you know, in comics, it's always a setup for something else.
Oh, it never stays.
Yeah. Oh, yes, definitely.
Yeah, like
He'll be back.
I don't see, and I'm trying to think. Like this is bullshit. Like whoever is on this cover ain't gonna be the fucking Sorcerer Supreme. I can almost guarantee you.
Meanwhile, brother Do Voodoo is down in New Orleans. Is like, I am right here, but you know what? Y'all got too many problems. I'll handle this down here.
Never do want to recognize him as Sorcerer Supreme, but apparently still saving the world whenever Strange screws up.
The only ones who does recognize him is Wanda and Aurora. They're just like, I know just who to go talk to.
Actually. I was listening to another podcast. Don't judge me. And I saw Marewa talking about how Storm is actually a little bit the gap between the Age of Revelations and her comic is about 5 or so years.
Yeah.
So all of this stuff that's happening, it happens before Storm's comic. So there's a lot of shit going on, or subtext going on in Storm's comic that's giving me, who the fuck did you really pick? Because why isn't this person shown up here in this particular comic?
Storm's no longer driving the bus.
Right. But the people that are in in her comic ain't the Sorcerer Supreme. So that takes a lot of people off the table. Also, the Sorcerer Supreme is not involved in that at all, so I'm confused. Anyway,
I do have a question for Koo and Danielle, as far as their artistic standpoint. Would there be someone from the big two houses, whether it's DC or Marvel? Well, I'll mention Image, if possible. We'll say 3. is there a character that you or off character that you haven't seen in a while that you would have like that you've practiced drawing on, or someone from the manga universe or anime universe that you might have wanted to like draw or take your hand in, which you probably have?
The decision going down from 10 to 5 in Lucifer's mind right now. She's narrowing it down to 4.
I've done one too many of them.
Would you say that? Yeah.
I've already done one too many comic book and manga characters, so that's a
so
huge
who
list.
did you? He said that's a huge list.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, who are you thinking of right now off the top of your head? Like, no list involved, no number one.
Or I should say, who was your favorite that you did? Yeah.
Start from Spider-Man. I guess I'd like to do a vocal room from Dun to Dun.
Oh,
in his
okay.
form.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
I can see that.
I'd like to see
Lucifer
it.
somewhere. Yeah.
Mhm.
Lucifer somewhere around. There's a
I got
top
two.
3. Yeah, okay, close
I
it up.
told you she's down to 2.
Got to. It's either like a, and I feel like it's cheating because I would say Teen Titans. I would love to do a Titans like something, but if I had to pick one, I'd probably go for Starfire because that's my girl.
I mean, obviously.
Yeah, that would be a slay. But the Titans are everything to me. I have like a whole box of Titan comics, so I'm like, yeah, that's the one. And then if not, it's so hard. Why do you ask hard questions?
It's not hard to say. Just say it.
Say the thing.
They can hear
Say
you.
the weird thing.
They can hear you.
God.
Whatever
Oh
it
my
is, we agree.
Nuts. See, it's
No,
really
do it.
hard. I'm sorry. I'm panicking.
No, just without Band-Aid.
My second one is I would love to do like a Spider-Verse entry.
Okay.
Yeah, because after Across came out, I did a zine that was like make your spider Sona, and I would love to do like a Spider-Man, like with maybe that character with that character I designed, meeting up with other characters, because that's like a Wakandan Earth, like all Wakandan Earth, so it's a Wakandan Spider Woman, and I would love to do a whole.
It's
joint.
giving a Koye-esque.
Maybe you can call it that.
If Midnight Angels is Spider-Man,
it's definitely giving like African wolf spider type joint. Like if y'all ever read that Anansi the Spider Kids book, she's based off of that book, plus kind of like fuzzy wolf spider vibes. And
I'm here to see this.
I mean, put it up.
I'm here to see it.
Just put it up. Just put it on the screen.
I almost said, are we going into furry territory at this point?
No,
Lord.
She's got big.
Come on, man.
She's got big fur. And I'd love to do one of those.
I would say you said big fur or a big purr. I had to ask.
I mean, you know.
I mean, okay. No, now the gears are turning because I'm like, ooh, there are so many female characters in the Wakandan universe.
Yeah,
that would fit the bills.
I was gonna say a War Dog Venom, but that would be me.
Oh, this would be the Midnight Angels. It would be the Dora Milaje. It would be
gimme. Gimme.
See, I'm just saying, right? Ryan Coogler just sat there and said he's starting up 3. He's starting up Black Panther 3. Might need ideas.
Hey, call me.
Speaking of which, like Spartan said, Coogler has already announced. If you were living under a rock, this was already a contract that he had signed up for. Anyway, he was already signed up for 3 films. But he did say this would be his next movie. Black Panther 3 would be his next film that he's working on and that you would see. Also, Chadwick Boseman's star, Hollywood Star Walk of Fame. They just had the ceremony, and his wife was there, and I was feeling a bit verklempt. I was like, yo, why am I having these emotions again? watching everybody give their speeches, and I'm like, no, it's not. We're not doing that. Not today. Not today. We just glad the man got the star and getting recognized. Thank you. So that
Earned it.
happened. Yeah, very
Yeah.
much earned.
Oh,
I
earned
think.
it well.
I think had he been here, he would have had it sooner.
True.
Honestly, he would have had it sooner.
Oh,
His body of work is extensive, and nothing drops. I'm like, oh, you were that guy. He was that guy.
I mean, you had Black Panther and James Brown in the same almost in 2 years.
Yeah. I can do this, or I can do this, or I can do Thurgood Marshall. What do you want?
I mean,
What do you want?
You did James Brown and sounded coherent. That is talent.
As a matter of fact, I might go watch that movie again. I mean, I think I will. It'll be on my list this weekend. So yeah. Also, I didn't see this on my dance card, but Stargate's returning. They're doing a revival series on Amazon Prime. Not sure if it's going to be this cast, but okay.
Stargate Universe wasn't bad, but they needed. Look, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit biased. SG-1 and Atlantis were my favorites. Stargate Universe, it was alright.
I think that gets a lot of. That's kind of the thing. I don't hear a lot of people talking about Universe as much as Atlantis and SG-1.
Yeah, because they had Kratos was an SG-1, and then you had I'm sorry, what did you call him, Kira? Water Daddy.
Water Daddy.
Yes. Water Daddy.
Your Momoa disciple over there is called him Water Daddy.
Yes.
Saltwater.
Well, Saltwater Daddy. That works too. Yeah.
I mean, and
dirty
our
water,
famous
Daddy.
Disney princess, because she is a Disney princess. You know, she's an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. and a Disney princess, and because Mulan, she is a princess. Ming-Na Wei was also part of that entire cast. It had a lot of star power that we didn't know was star power then.
The only thing I'm worried about, because Amazon's running the show, is that if you're trying to tell the story, please be original, or at least a continuation of where, because SG-1 left off in a pretty good spot, because they were actually telling a lot more about the book universe of Stargate versus the movies. And Atlantis wasn't bad because, again, they were just expanding on the book lore. There's still plenty out there of Stargate that hasn't been told that literally you can tell in a TV format. And Amazon has quite the television budget. We know. We've seen a couple of shows that shouldn't have got that television budget, but it can be done.
Yeah.
That's not a concern for me.
Now you stopped yourself.
No. Amazon are not the people that I'm concerned about original programming at all. What between Critical Role, their two shows, Lord of the Rings, they made something out of nothing.
Right.
Source
material is like this.
Even what's the action? All the action goddamn shows that they got on there.
Yeah, but
they canceled Countdown.
Yeah, Countdown got canceled. Dragonfly got canceled, and I think another one got canceled.
I don't know neither one of those.
You know, like Reacher and like
Reacher has a final. Yeah, Reacher's getting a final season, and that's it.
But that's 3 seasons of original content.
True.
Good original content. Like
and they're doing a spinoff. It may be a final season of Reacher, but they're doing a spinoff of
Wendell Pierce.
No, the woman,
the woman character.
Neely.
Can't think of her name. Neely. That's
Neely,
it.
there we
That's
go.
what it is. Neely. They're doing a spinoff for Neely.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm here for it. Let's do it.
I am intrigued.
All the way from Paxton Plug. Navy Montel's in the building.
Hey. What's up, everybody? What's going on?
Hey, Reverend.
All right. Hey, Bam. Actually, Momoa got his start on Baywatch.
Yeah, on Baywatch Hawaii. for all those that were watching during those times of public access television.
Knew him from Game of Thrones. I knew him from Game of Thrones in the game.
I remember him from Are We There Yet?
Yeah,
was he in that?
Yeah, he was in that too.
Oh, he created
Pre-Star Momoa.
Oh,
Pre-Star Momoa.
Jason. I I would say
Please
early
don't.
actor mode gave me one of my favorite gifts. If you ever see me use the one with the lawn chair and he just pops it out and sits down,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Guys,
that's like the best gift to use. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's-
the
that's-
girls
that's
are
when he was-
fighting. Let's watch and see this
yeah,
unfold.
that was when he was playing the abusive boyfriend in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Fights at DreamCon. All right, let's see who's gonna fight first.
Yeah. So Navy, you're down in PAX Unplugged first night.
Yes.
Got you, just got your room and you're settled in the mean streets of Philly. I'm just kidding. Philly, I love you.
Philadelphia, but
It's
I
not
love
that
you guys.
crucial. Oh my goodness. I'm excited to be here. The first day of the cons tomorrow. We were going to try to get here before to get the badges, but traffic and stupid people, so it's fine.
Oh, it's Philly. Yeah, I know the traffic around this
I'm
time.
about to say,
Yeah.
don't drive in Philly. You can be mad.
I gave it to my friends. Shout out to my friends. They were the crazy navigators. So
That damn bridge. That bridge.
I see enough parking wars to know I do not want to drive in Philly, Boston, or New York.
I've done New York. That's why I'm bald. So yeah, it works
the
out
bridge.
really well.
I can never think of the name of that bridge in Philly, but it has a beautiful sight. Like because you see the water, you see the shipyard and everything. Beautiful sight. Traffic is shit.
Oh yeah, but I am excited for this weekend. I've already got 5 interviews lined up over the weekend with game developers, and going to meet up with my folks because there were some people I connected with last year, POCs and LGBTQ, and I am looking forward to seeing what they do because the key thing this year, especially what's been going on here lately, we got to bring our people into the circle. We got to protect them. We got to promote them. We got to put them out there because they're working hard. I don't want to see another creator not get their shine if I can help it.
That's right.
Right.
So I want to ask our guests, what's it like being in this space, being in a safe space, and being recognized for your work and not being judged or hated. And the hate's probably there. When is it not? But you get more love and recognition more than anything, and support. What's it like? And I want to start with Coot. What's that like for you?
yeah, it's been nothing but a blessing, honestly, to firstly be surrounded by all of you guys who have been, letting us yap at you for the last month, and you've been nothing but like amazing to us. And it really just gives me like hope, like, yo, the next thing is going to be bigger, it's going to be better, and it's going to have more love because we're pouring it into it and giving it to people who are going to love us in our project. So yeah, great.
What about you, Danielle? What's that like to be in a space where your work is being recognized and being appreciated?
I guess for me, something I've always wanted to have, like my work to be white people outside of my usual circle. Like, regardless of what your thoughts are going to be on the story, honestly, it works out there finally.
Like you said, it's been a 20-year trek, but to know that work is being seen finally, like you said, and being recognized. I think with any type of creation, especially in this Blerd space, and being seen and being recognized and being appreciated, one, it's needed. Two, it is it's eye-opening. It's eye-opening. Even Lady Mandalore, when I watch her shows, because she does her show on Sunday, and I with Navy, and watching her, and I'll great show. When I catch it, that's a great show. You did great. He was like, oh, I was nervous. You didn't look like it, You didn't look like it.
Oh yeah, we talk about that all the time.
Yeah, I try not to be, but it's.
We got a convention baby in the building.
Nice.
PAX is everything. Let me tell you, I could talk all night about that convention. This is year 4 for me.
What you said, Jafari? ATL is an hour from ATL.
Yo,
You ain't-
Matt,
You ain't lying.
never lie ever.
Never will I ever drive through the city of Atlanta and still be in Atlanta.
Look, this is just God bless my wife and her family, but she's from West Virginia, and no one stays near each other. It's at least a 30-minute drive, and I'm like, normally when I go, I'm like, I don't want to play taxi for this.
It's all fun and games to hear a banjo.
Hence is why I take my black ass straight there, and I'm like, darkness. No.
When you ask their favorite song and they say the devil went down to Georgia, yeah, it's time to get back in the car and come back to where you came from.
Push start.
Uh-huh.
Razor Crest. We are heading back to Ohio.
It's like we don't go outside at night. I don't blame you. That's why I keep my tail inside.
High gave that response. It's like, It's like,
I can tell you how many times my wife was like, "You okay?" I'm like,
No.
"Yep, I got it." let me put on some music I know is going to keep me up. So I do stuff like that. Oh, lost Daniel.
oh no, we lost him. Oh,
I know
no.
he was glitching for a hot second, so I think he had a little glitch thing going on. But yeah, I embody Dean Winchester and just play like any kind of music he's playing. Just like if it works for Dean, it's gonna work for me.
As long as you just don't hear "We Only Just Begun," I don't need to hear "Down the Highway at Night." Just nope. Too many 1408 vibes. Just
Lord.
What about Carry On?
Nope.
Yeah, that's all actually on my list. I just say, hey, nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. I'm good.
I did not need to hear "Wayward Son." Nope. Because the next thing I see them Paul go past me on the road, and I hear "Wayward Son." I'm doing a U-turn.
He's there, but he's buffering. I think he's trying to get his camera might have went off, but he's coming back. Yeah.
It's always the interwebs.
Yeah.
I do want to ask you, Navy. I mentioned that Stargate is having a revival.
Yes.
On Amazon Prime.
Yes.
What do you think?
I'm happy. I'm genuinely happy because Stargate, when it first came out, I remember the movie when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal. And then when SG1 came out, I said, okay, we got some really good storytelling going on. Now, don't fuck this up. Please don't have a good franchise and you shit on it, Babylon 5. We do not want that. We do not want that.
Look, no. In all honesty,
you ain't wrong though.
Sci-Fi Network,
said what I said.
Sci-Fi Channel, or whatever they want to be called, Sci-Fi now. They do that. They always have really good shows, and they turn around and there he goes, because I know he was having some problems.
Hey, he's back.
Sci-Fi Channel always has really good shows. We talked a little bit about them earlier this week. We had Warehouse 13, we had Eureka, we had it was Vagabond Queen.
Defiance was another one.
A scene. Yeah, they only lasted a season.
Yeah.
So
hell,
they always have a
about to say The Expanse, another one.
They fought that one. That one fought to stay alive. And I always say, I'm like, but you had so many great stories. Why is it you're winding down? Like, are you tired of writing?
Oh, I have an answer. Oh, I have an answer why. Can I expound on my answer as to why this happens? If it's all right, Captain. Request permission to speak. I've said this before. We've seen it with Cartoon Network. We've seen it with the F Network. We've seen it with FX. We've seen it with the other ones. They have people in power who don't know shit about the content that they're putting up. And they've got people, these same people who know nothing about it, fight tooth and nail to say no, but you put on some of the most lame ass content known to man, and you wonder why no one's watching your network, why no one's giving you support. Why
They
no one's
haven't.
looking at
You're
this?
right. You're right, Bama. Sci-fi hasn't been sci-fi in a while.
Yeah, because sci-fi was my main introduction to anime with their annual anime film festival.
Yep.
That was my weekend. Okay, that was one weekend my mother did not fuck with me. Thank you, Mama. She did not
There
fuck
was a
with me.
time. There was a time before we had the MCU. There was a time with the Marvel movies we did have. They would slap all those joints on there for the weekend. Didn't matter how bad it was or how short the series. And I mean all of them. I mean Red Brown's Captain America. I mean Lou Ferrigno's Hulk TV shows and movies.
I watched that one.
All of them.
I was going the trash can Iron Man.
The trash can Iron Man. Look, the movie Incredible Hulk meets Thor.
Yeah.
Every time I see that actor who played Thor, I'm just like, that's Thor. I don't give a damn what else you played. You were Thor. That's how I met you. You were Thor. Between that and Vincent D'Onofrio from Adventures in Babysitting, because
Spider-Man Super Friends.
So
watch
the original Adventures in Babysitting,
It's the
and you
same
see
thing.
a young Vincent D'Onofrio. I'm like, my guy was fit and he did look like Thor. He had
that's why he kept on saying the whole entire time during the Kingpin monologues, when I was a boy. Oh, we know. We've seen it. We've seen you, sir. We don't know what happened between here and now, but we've seen it.
That troll could fight. Exactly.
But that's
So,
why I
yeah.
go back into my answer, because we have seen some fantastic shows come across the screen and they fight just to survive. Only to find out, and because I used to watch this one YouTube channel, and one video they put out was what killed Cartoon Network. They tell zero lies. And this is what happens across
Kid Next Door.
That's
Codename Kids Next Door, Foster's Home, Samurai Jack, Ed, and Eddie. Can we go on with this list?
They had a block.
They
had a block.
Cow and
Courage
Chicken.
the Cowardly Dog.
That's another one.
too.
I Am Weasel. Come on, man.
I see somebody do this walk here and come back with a chair. I'm locked in.
Just saying.
And now we have to go back in the past through YouTube and all the other networks just to try to look at shows that were worth a damn, because what they got now is hot garbage.
Yeah.
And I will say that
It's not
till
the
my
same.
dying day.
It's not the same because there's no soul in it. There's no seasoning.
No, there's salt. There's salt in it.
You have a pinch of salt. Shout out to Teen Titans. Shout out to Teen Titans. You have a pinch of salt. As Cyborg looks, the human side of Cyborg.
He was like, I can't even eat regular food anymore, and I know that is wrong. That is so wrong.
If you wondered if Cyborg was black or not, watch that episode, and just the immediate ancestors came out from the other side like, no.
Yep.
And you mentioned me. I'm glad.
I thought that's how he got his limbs back. I fully thought that was like a there were no explanations of mothers and father box. I'm like, I thought Christ himself was like, here are your limbs back after this white man stole them. Like literally the entire saga of Brother Blood is like, white man cannot stay out of black dude's business to save his own.
The episode where and this is the regular Teen Titans, the episode where Starfire gets called the name from her people, and she's like, that's an offensive name, and Cyborg was like, I know what you feel. I'm like, yo, this guy black as hell.
Yeah,
Keep it going, please.
Yeah, he kept calling her a truck.
Yeah.
He
was like, I know all too well, and I'm like,
See, this is how you know they got rid of most shows, because most shows that we did love all have a little bit of sprinkle of truth in them. And every time you have a show that has a sprinkle of truth in it, it mysteriously disappears.
They panic.
Young Justice.
They panic.
Static Shock.
Static Shock.
We taught you about gun violence by shooting the one white character.
Look, Batman Brave and the Bold did a whole, as campy as that show was, they did a whole episode where his parents got shot, and I said, whoa.
Yep. I mean, Teen Titans.
Let's dive into this for a little bit.
I about to say Teen Titans and Robin and his whole thing with Deathstroke. You getting whooped. That is a Freddy Krueger episode. How do you get whooped in your dreams and that man ain't even in the room with you?
That man was stressed.
Can we talk about Teen Titans and Beast Boy with Tara and everything she was going through?
Dude, my man, so dirt. Slade with the cock block of the century. Jesus Christ. I was just rewatching that. Like I've seen the meme lately. I think it's like Robin and a bunch of other teen people. It's like, who would you rather fight? It's like not that criminal in the middle. It's like what is with the double knee drop off a second story? Like I get it, you're the flying Graysons, but like damn.
You tell me your knees could withstand that.
Like I recently watched it. Like Cyborg was doing some out of pocket shit too. Like how do you lift a whole building and slap somebody with it? It's like and start talking. Like the stuff they were doing in that show, it's like where were the adults? Like Slade came over here because you couldn't fight nobody his own age, and this is who you chose.
That was funny though.
He was getting Robin blues, boy. He was getting to the point Robin was like, I gotta fall off the grid. I gotta adopt my adopted father's tactics for this one. And he was like, who is this kid? It's me.
And then let's not forget their first meeting. He hit Starfire with that stick so hard it broke, right across the head.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying, though. We all remember shows like this, and that's the comparison. You can tell when an actual story was being put into place, when you actually had those serious moments, and they got away with a whole lot of sarcastic humor. That's why a lot of us are sarcastic in general. I mean, look at Sesame.
No, really.
Hey, look, Elmo finally broke out. Elmo is tired. Elmo is annoyed, and Elmo is done. And I was like,
all right, the Elmo and Rocco animosity needs to be studied because
they're teaching
that
kids,
needs to be studied.
They are teaching kids life lessons and teaching us how to tolerate that one coworker we can't stand. That person who is just one bad comment from catching an elbow and an HR violation.
It's the look at the camera. He's just like, she's just like, oh, Rocco likes a cookie. He's like, oh,
Rocco, your nasty ass would like oatmeal raisin anyway. Go ahead. I don't want the damn cookie anyway.
Right.
Yo.
But no, the problem is now they don't they've secretly moved towards, or at least what I've heard, don't make the show popular, make the IP popular. So that way you can just spit out 50 versions of the same thing. And then you don't have to pay anybody royalties for running the show back. You could just keep recycling new people at a low cost. So make the show. Here comes the chibi version of the show. Here comes like the baby version of the show. So you got We Bear Bears, Baby Bears, Teen Titans, Titans Go, Ben 10, Ben 10 Omniverse, Ben 10 again. What is it? So Thundercats, Thundercats Roar.
Yeah. Vegas Shorty, wants to say, she wanted to say, I appreciate you guys, this and atmosphere and platform you guys provide for creators. Always a good time. Thank you.
Hey, Vegas, that's my girl right there. She's a sweetheart.
Thank you.
She's a sweetheart.
We try to have fun. We like to have fun. We like to.
You know, I'm talking about all these cartoons. I think that's why we have this rise with anime over the last 15 years.
Everything. You're not arguing about the canon.
No, it's all independent properties. Nobody overlaps with another one. You can have your fandom over here, over there, and eventually somebody crosses streams with somebody else. But it's not because they're having a crossover event. It's just oh shit! Did you see what this guy did this week? No, I saw it. It's anime is a perpetual Saturday morning cartoon vibe.
Yeah.
I can't. Oh God.
Hey, Lizzie.
God, I just wish they get it together, America.
It's episodes like watching Powerpuff Girls literally say, you know what? Whoop his ass and just just unload and go off. And I'm just like, I've never seen this side of him before. That even Mojo Jojo was like, okay, stop, that's enough.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Three Girls Choose Violence? Yes. And we all understand.
And I know Buttercup. Yes, that's my girl. She's always for the violence. But I'm like, but all three of y'all? You took baby girl's ponytail and made a drumstick. Of course she's not feeling this right now.
When Fuzzy Lumpkins hit her with that meat gun and she got meat hair and she lost her total shit. That is one of my favorite scenes ever because Buttpool said, nah, fuck that. And I said, "Oh Lord."
That's when you knew it's like, you know what, you understand why she was violent, but nobody questioned it.
Watching number one go and have to go to join the new kids on the block in space. They're in space, their space division, and I'm like, where can we go from here? Anywhere. They had a whole thing. There's a YouTube channel that tells you we had a whole thing lined up. Whole thing lined up. Shout out to Cree Summer.
It's like amazing the level of creativity that can be told in a story that never gets old. And at the same time, we're stuck with what we have now.
It's anything, to be honest with you.
It's funny because if they brought Kids Next Door back, she would be the one in charge.
Yeah.
Well, shit, we all saw what happened if you try to have a black woman in charge. You just get rebellion. Pardon. Sorry. Anyway.
Good rebellion.
She has been spoken.
The good stuff.
She went from the leader of Sector V to the leader of the entire K&D. I think in like a year after that show ended, technically, and we would have seen her being the supreme leader of the Kids Next Door.
Because we want to get shit fucking done. What's all the bullshit?
You watch Kids Next Door, and anything focuses on number 5, she was not for the bullshit.
No.
Flat out. And that's why I loved it. I'm just, the minute it came to her, she was like, oh no. In my head, I was hearing, oh hell no.
I never realized till later her dad was basically supposed to be Bill Cosby.
Yes.
That didn't age well.
The sweater, it was the sweater.
With the shooting and the school and the homework and all you see.
You know what? Yes,
I enjoyed that.
I would consider Boondocks a form of anime. It's an anime. It's
an anime. Yeah,
it takes a lot of anime
influences.
Influences from anime.
You know, I like when people ask this question. I feel like it needs to be put in the same category of question of, is all wine from France champagne? No. It comes from a very specific region. It is cultivated in that particular region. Anything outside of it is not considered champagne. Is it sparkling fucking wine? Yeah, they're all sparkling fucking wine when it comes down to it. So it doesn't just because you're not from Japan doesn't necessarily not make it anime, but it tastes real fucking similar. Is all.
I was about to say, did you just stop cognac?
Especially because it was made in some of the same studios, which is why you have reused Naruto frames, like literally in some, especially in season 3, where like it is literally copy and paste with new faces over it from
Sorry, I was also going to say the Boondocks use creators or animators from Japan, so technically it is an anime.
I mean, the movie theater was a great example of that. I've been
look at the animation style, because American animation there is slight stutters in all movement, whereas in Japanese animation, whether it's hand drawn or computerized, there's a flow to it. It moves. It's very
it was a very good. You can see like a lot of action scenes that they had in Boondocks. They had a lot of smooth movements.
Yeah, the Hateocracy fight with Riley. I forget who was getting hit. Whoever was getting hit in the ribs.
That was Riley.
Yeah, when Riley was when Riley's rib cage was getting pieced up, that was made by the same people that drew Orochimaru piecing up Sasuke. That's why it looks exactly the same. They literally reused those frames.
Edits of that.
Yeah. So, and there was like they didn't even know. They're like, we just sent it to a studio. We had no idea they were doing Naruto at the same time we were doing.
Not $100 Moscato.
Boondocks is $100 Moscato.
Yeah, there's influences like Code Lyoko is pretty much another one that tried to do that same anime-esque. I think they were fully a French studio though. They just wanted to throw their hat in the ring. Yeah, I think the hate is forced though.
I think it just depends, right? Because it's one of those like if it looked like a duck and it talked like a duck, it could be a goose.
It could be.
Look, that's what I say when people say, "But why would a forehead so big?" I'm like, look, the French just wanted to throw their hat in the ring. All right, I can't explain everything, but they tried.
But in that same breath, though, if Code Lyoko is an anime, despite being French, does that make Miraculous an anime? Because it is Magical Girl.
By the same definition, yes. By the same definition.
I got nothing because I haven't seen it.
It's kind of like a French magical girl. Like they have their little, I forget what they're actually called, but
It's
they have their little
Black Cat
creatures.
Noir.
Yeah, the Black Cat.
And they're different magical animal people. I don't know the best way to describe that. But they all kind of fight crime in that same way.
So by that definition, it would be considered an anime too. By that very same
say
definition.
puppy. Yes, shouldn't say animal.
Yeah. You're right, Bam. Blue Eye Samurai.
Blue Eye Samurai and Castlevania. Shout out to Castlevania for giving us the slickest vampires we've ever seen in a long time. I'm just saying.
Right.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite protagonists in a long time.
So,
but ultimately, just enjoy the shit. Don't nobody care. It don't matter what you call it. As long as you're not calling boo boo on a stick, I don't give a damn what you call it. It's anime or animation. Enjoy
it's
what
entertaining. I'm with it.
Welcome
to Derry episode 4.
What?
Y'all can have it.
Thank God it's not as traumatic.
Wow.
White people ruin everything.
I just saw 2 foreheads come right to the camera.
Hello. I'm here.
It wasn't traumatic.
I need a moment to breathe.
It wasn't traumatic.
Nobody took a bite this time.
Sir.
That was crazy. All right. I couldn't take any more children taking hits. I'm like, yo.
I mean, self-inflicted.
Name.
Well, yeah. If you caught the bandsaw, I never look at a bandsaw the same way again. But you know, hey.
Way her little feet were on the little thing. I was so sure.
I was like,
right.
Why? Where are the adults again? Why is the door locked? Why is nobody stopping this child from?
Why isn't anyone?
Oh my God!
Patrolling the hallways. I'm like, this child is screaming bloody murder.
I was like, yo, I'm like,
hallways.
where are all the like this is middle school with no cell phones. Where the nosy ass kids? You telling me y'all hear a scream at lunch and y'all don't come running immediately?
They showed up. They showed up just in time to find
just
Lily
in
on top of
time,
her.
but y'all didn't hear it from the bathroom to the shop class. Like,
please.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Derry.
I tell you
where
this
not
much.
one snitch can be found.
If my black wife says there's something wrong with this town, so all right, well, so we need to leave now. Then is what you're saying. I know we just got here. Okay.
Can we go?
Treat it like Salt Lake City. If you don't see one more black person, just turn around and get back on the plane.
I do love the wife though. She's very perceptive.
Miss Charlotte.
She's
Queen Charlotte. Oh, I love it.
Not only is she perceptive, she got connect. She goes down to the jail. She says, "Look, you need a lawyer. You did not get proper representation. I know some folks that can come down here. We will shut this whole shit down if we have to.
I will have MLK, JFK, RFK, and many other FKs down here. Do not let me see this man.
Why do I feel like he's gonna get off, but when they find out the real reason, that's gonna start the nightclub fire?
No, nope. That ain't it, bro. I'm telling you.
Happen.
No, I know it's gonna happen, but if they're like, "Oh, he's in there, and we can get more of them at once," and his troublemaking wife, or did that troublemaking colored woman?
Yeah, but that guy's not military, and
But I think that the spot that they took over becomes the black spot, though. That new place they got.
Yeah,
it is absolutely going to be the black spot, and I think it's just inside that Weston Wood. Where the Native Americans were like, "Don't go there."
I think it's on the. I think it's like right on the border.
I think it's right in, but it's right inside the border.
Yeah, and like Lady Mandalore was saying, that colonel.
Just show up.
Yeah, and like Lady Mandalore said, that colonel, he was just kind of like, he's pretty much like, do what you got to do at this point.
Was that
the other clue? Is his grandmother oh my God, his grandmother. I can't remember his fuck. He's got the shine.
The shine.
Yeah, she shines too.
Mr. Halloran?
Both of them have the shine,
Halloran.
right?
Yes.
Who?
Halloran and the dad.
No, the dad just said, I felt something when you touched me.
I thought it was Halloran.
He couldn't pick up on it.
I thought
the shine. And if you've seen The Shining, when he was explaining to Danny Torrance how he could have whole conversations with his grandmother without even opening their mouths.
Right.
So I guess I'm assuming at this point his grandmother has passed on.
Yeah.
She's no longer alive, but she's out there in the ether guiding his shine.
But that's what I'm. So the fact that she was on the edge of those woods
Right.
That's a very clear for me indication of how close he is to Pennywise's territory. They're right on the edge, because when he went to when he was hovering right over the space on the plane, he had a clear image of his grandmother screaming at him, "Get the fuck out, motherfucker." I don't know what else to tell you, but
okay, so I thought that was
Thanks for coming
Pennywise.
aboard, Quest Board Terrain.
Appreciate
Nice
you,
having
man.
you. Glad you checked us out. Check us out Tuesdays.
Yeah, I thought
Thursdays,
that
8
was
p.m.
Pennywise messing with his head. I thought that was him taunting with his dead grandma. I didn't know his ancestors were actually coming back to be like, "Hey, go anywhere but in here." Like when she was saying, keep that lid on tight. I thought that was fully the clown messing with him, but I thought old boy had the shine, which is why he survived the brain damage in the war.
No.
He survived because of the brain damage.
Right.
He has no amygdala. He ain't never scared.
Right.
So he's just prime combat ready for a fear-based mission.
Correct.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I thought they were both like connect. Okay, so they are the perfect duo for this kind of mission.
Though
Okay, I
yeah,
get it.
No, perfect trio, because if you count his wife, like him and his wife alone, like she ain't for the bullshit and he ain't scared of the bullshit. So it's just kind of like,
yeah, but he wants his wife to dial it back 1,000 because she will affect
it affects his career. Yeah, it affects his career. So, but their dynamic is there, just like, yo, she ain't gonna put you in no danger that you can't handle. Let's put it like that.
Part of why they're in Derry is because of whatever she did in, what was it, Baton Rouge, Shreveport?
Yeah, down
somewhere in Louisiana.
She was, and most likely it was a march or a protest that she was part of. Probably got arrested, and
she did.
And
obviously, she was part of the sit-in. She was part of all the protests. She was organizing all the protests. I think she was probably the lead in a lot of the stuff. So when he came back from being in the military, he was like,
"Turn away, Christy. Turn away."
Really? Hold on.
Baby.
Are they doing the Google thing again?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
hey, look.
Whenever you search "Welcome to Derry," red balloon.
No, nah, I'm good on that.
Oh shit! Yes, it's God.
See, I don't need that action in my life.
And then
I was raised on Freddy Krueger and Jason. There's certain things I don't need.
Can you click on it? Oh, you can't. Oh, there's a balloon. You can click on the balloon.
Yeah, you can click on it to make more of them appear.
See, this is why I watch anime. I ain't got to worry about this bullshit.
You can skinny shit in anime too, man. What you
Hey,
talking
look,
about?
y'all are that old dad is better than me because
Cool and Danielle are like, oh no. Look, and Cool's like,
ain't no red balloons in anime.
Y'all not gonna catch me like that.
They just got comfortable with all of us. And we putting them down in the sewer with the balloons.
Ain't no balloons in Vampire Hunter D. That's a fact. Ain't no red balloons in Vampire Hunter D or Demon City Shinjuku. So guess what? Man. I'm good.
Listen, if you need horror anime suggestions, I got some for you.
I bet you do.
Oh, I know a few myself. Doggone it.
So no, I think I like the pacing of the show, and I like how they're doing, because they first 2 episodes they reel you in. You're just like, and you can't help but to be like, they got a whole new batch of kids.
Yep.
But the outcome at least of 2 of them, going forward. Y'all gonna make it. We know, because we know what happens to y'all later on. But
and make it is a relative term.
Yeah, but this is, it's well written.
And I need to know.
Definitely well acted.
I want to know what kind of revolving door they got on Juniper Hill.
Baby, because a weekend I just went for a 48 hour.
Everybody was like, "Oh
right.
no!"
Did they Baker act her? I mean, like what?
Everybody was like, "Oh no, how tragic!" They're gonna. I'm like, she was in and out. That was a vacation. You were in there shorter than Brittany, and she checked herself out.
That's like being on punishment for a weekend. I'm like, you go to your room. About to be in there again. You can't go outside for the weekend. And like, she's back to school Monday. I'm like, what kind of?
Were they still doing lobotomies in 1962?
You would think. I mean, she might get one now that she's been found. I mean, an old girl might tell a story of, "Hey, I threw my own face in the blade," but like,
I can see face. Wow,
I can see them being very confused. Like, we found her holding the chisel, but homegirl claims she did this to herself, and nothing's adding up. And
Yeah,
look,
but
the
she has
warden,
to,
the warden at Gotham is like, look, the Joker ain't broke out this many damn times. God dog. It was like we at
this
least
ain't
kept
even a
him for a couple
breakout.
of
This
weeks.
is like, here's the door. Have a good day.
Yeah.
No, it's like we upped your meds. You should be fine. We'll
Yeah.
get it.
Here's a Tylenol. Maybe take 2 this time.
Steal more of your
Right.
mom. Steal more of your mother's pills. You'll be fine.
I mean, but for serious,
What did she
what
say?
can we talk
They
about?
say
just
she
have
these are my
Valium, just-
happy pills.
Just
Hey, look,
there.
this is the era of go to the store and buy me a 12-pack of beer. Like kids
Right.
could just get their hands on stuff back then.
Oh my God.
Oh, you're Johnny's boy. Carton of cigarettes, right? Say that. Tell your father. Said hello.
No,
Like-
it's not Valium. It's
Right.
speed. It's
Not-
I was
not-
gonna say she's on hard drugs, right? Like this is ecstasy or something. She's taking.
So,
Like
yeah,
this
'cause
kid-
whatever.
I think it's a
Valium?
methamphetamine. I think it's an
I'm thinking
upper.
it's, I was
It's gotta
thinking
be.
Valium.
I've been
No,
seeing
'cause that's a
Valium a lot.
downer. That'll bring you down.
Right, because isn't she using it to just
Mellow out. Yeah,
Mellow?
they want to be
Oh,
down.
oh, right, when she's stressed out. You're right.
right?
You're
So I'm thinking it's Valium.
It might. It's got whatever it is. It's
No,
a downer
I'm
so that they
sorry.
can
Rev Rogers said grown Megan maybe, but Chucky certainly would. And I just got it in my head like it is trying to terrorize Chucky, and Chucky's like, "Oh, that's cute."
I'm sorry. Look, Pennywise just got the square up with me. I ain't sticking my hand down the toilet for some drugs. Like it's like a.
You're right. My bad. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Well, we didn't know it was like an unmarked container they had. So
No, it was the whole description. I don't know what they are, but my mom takes them, and I'm like, this just has
Right.
written PSA.
Whenever she
all
thinks
over
about, whenever she has to think about me, she takes one.
it. Yeah.
Right.
Wild.
So this is
Wow,
out
that
of
took a
pocket.
turn, ladies and
But
gentlemen.
that-
And
that
nobody.
got dark.
I'm looking at the 2 black kids, and I'm like,
They were like, this
really?
is okay.
so
That got dark.
what stopped him from leaving the woods before they created the 13 pillars? Yes, Kara.
As Kira sitting
Yes,
there
Kara.
waiting wings.
Rocks.
The one,
Before they placed the rocks, though, like he
the
was
one
like-
rock. It
The
was
one
one
rock.
rock.
Yes.
Was it just the fact that he knew they had it?
Nope.
Yeah,
No.
That's part of the 13
Was it?
pillars.
Well,
The
it was
rock is
a
part of
week.
the 13 pillars.
they cut the
13
one
pillars, 13
dagger.
pillars,
Whoever
it's
the
all
original
connected.
ancestor was, cut the one dagger,
Mm-hmm.
and so that kept him. But he grew and got bigger,
Right.
and they decided they needed more shards rather than move. They were going to get more. Well, the girl decided she was going to get more shards,
Yeah.
and because of that, her mama got killed.
I'm just like, what happens if you just burn down the Western Woods, like with him in it? Like,
Then there'd
Don't
be
matter.
a plain wood, and it would still be there.
Yeah.
at least you could point and be like, hey, you see that weird dude in the middle? Challenge him if you want to. It's not going to end well for you. Do not step. You see this? Sea bears, not sea bears. Like we learned this in SpongeBob. This little circle here. But it was very interesting to actually see like a full-on origin this time, and the fact that white people ruin everything as usual. Like told the settlers like don't go hunting in the woods, and then it was like prey. Like hey, if y'all just like not came
Listen,
here.
the first settlers to Derry, which was the people that were chasing the Native Americans when they went into the woods, they did a disappearance like Roanoke.
Yeah.
They disappeared. They just
Gone.
gone.
And somewhere their cousins, the Choctaw, are trying to warn 2 rednecks about who they just let in their house.
Well,
Somebody said, "Hey man, the natives have been trying to save people all year. No one has been listening for the full."
No one's been listening. Right?
Who she did?
Yeah. Now that you
Dang,
think about it,
that's bold. Jesus.
I can't read it. I can't read it.
I have.
Read it.
Listen,
too
it's
much.
only
That's
this
a
is
thick
this
boy.
is the right, this is Pickums. And this is the
That's her
the
Sunday
small
reading.
one.
That's the
It's only
small one?
1,400 pair. Yeah,
Girl,
well,
go bye. Bye.
Yeah, that's her
Bye.
Sunday
Was he
reading.
like
right there.
competing with Harry Potter?
That's what I
when he
mean by
wrote these books?
small. See, this is
See
this
that-
is
What
See,
is
that book is her Saturday reading.
11/22/63, and
Were him and J.K. Rowling like in competition? Like, this bitch can write a bigger book than me. I swear to God. Like it just.
Oh my
But yeah, it was like, but also the fact that the Bible thumpers were like the mom's biggest fear, like when he turned into a priest, and I'm like, you know what, that tracks.
Makes sense to me. Sorry.
Oh my god!
But also
No,
the fact that they were actually like, so what does it take to hurt this dude? Because the Losers Club just literally jumped this man and called it a day. But like they were hitting him bravely with arrows, and he was leaking like the black tar and whatnot. Like it seems
But
like
he didn't do that until the kids stopped believing in his power to scare them.
Right.
So I guess
and as long as bravery has a lot
enough?
to do with it. No, it's not enough, but
Okay.
it's a good
What this?
it helps.
Jason could stop Pennywise.
Hey man, look, Jason drowned. All right, let's.
Jason was a child, maybe not.
But yeah, because that's what I was like. I'm like, all right, they're at
That's
least
much.
like.
It don't take much.
I'm like they're actively hitting this man with weapons. So I'm like, they clearly are like brave, but I guess if they still believe they are fighting a strong entity that gives them the power to fight back. Because the fact that he was actually leaking in the fight, but every other time we've seen him hit so far, he's like, oh, I'm down for the count.
Yeah.
So it was interesting to see like he actually like in combat this time.
I'm sorry.
Why Bama?
I looked up the
It's
audio.
Bama. That's why. I don't know why y'all asked.
How long
What
is the
you got
audio
here?
book? Who's reading it?
44 fucking hours, man.
Listen,
Are
if
you
you read about 100, if you read
Hey.
about 100 pages a day,
2 days.
it'll be 14 days.
Listen,
to read that
you're
book.
talking to
So
somebody
just
whose
be
mom.
listening. No.
Okay, if you ever tried to do like an audiobook back in the day, you ever seen a full fold out of audio cassettes? Like my
Yes.
mom had one that was like 16 tapes. That was the entire Dark Tower series. Like, like I heard like that was my entire like 4th and 5th grade school year. There was no, oh, we're gonna be done in a couple. No, this is
Lord Jesus.
yeah.
man.
I
One
wish
thing-
Idris Elba got another shot because it was
Right.
actually a decent
No, it
series.
was a good one. It was a good one.
Yeah.
If you read King, you just got to get used to the fact that you're going to be reading some big boys.
Oh yeah.
That is a different animal. Okay. All right. You know what? Fine.
Oh my God.
I mean, Stephen King is phone books.
Yeah.
But like the skin, the skin
Also,
moves, the
also
breeze.
cocaine induced.
Yeah.
Books.
So-
as
so-
we come to find
Okay,
out.
Whoopty, put those cinder blocks away. Okay, please.
Now that we have had Mr. Nevercracker and now Monster House confirmed in this damn series,
Look,
what is the
Batman. They
connection?
showed a Batman show facing off with Jason, and all he could think of was freeze him in the lake, subdue him, and bury him as deep as you can. There's no beating this guy.
Exactly.
Well, he beat the in Justice League Dark. He beat the what are they called? Like the not Death Howlers from Harry Potter. When they were just
He
like
said the not Death Howlers.
whatever you call the little black cloak people from Harry Potter. Like they
Yeah.
were when they were circling him and they were just like, we're supposed to collect the body, but you've avoided us in like numerous ways, and it pisses off everybody from our realm of reality. We just want you to know. Okay.
Oh, my ex-in-laws. Gotcha.
Dang.
But yeah, so like what is the connect? Are they saying like the tunnels beneath the woods lead to the house, and that's why he sets up camp? Because remember, we did the whole
The house on Nightball Street?
yes,
Yeah.
Because remember, well,
Okay,
also,
so
I think
Derry
Pennywise-
basically is within the environs of the Western Wood to some extent. Parts of
Okay.
Derry.
Mhm.
And so because the assumption is because he couldn't leave the Western Woods per se, his way of getting around the pillars was to go under the pillars. So like the tunnels and the sewers and all of that stuff that was built underneath Derry give him a little way to get out of his little cage.
Ah.
Yeah, you're right, Batman.
Okay.
Those books are a commitment. That's a big commitment.
okay, 'cause
Okay, I have a question.
yeah.
Dreamcatcher. Wasn't it mentioned in Dreamcatcher that Derry pretty much didn't exist anymore? It was a major flood. I think it was Dreamcatcher. I gotta rewatch that one.
I don't know.
So one of the King projects mentions that Derry it exists, but not in the form that we knew it up until this point. Like a major flood happened or something, and it.
Allegedly,
The town, I think, gets wiped out, but I think Derry itself exists.
Derry
Yeah,
still
yeah.
exists. Yeah.
Yeah.
Allegedly, on the day that they defeat it, there's a flood. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, there's a 1985.
Nabascot or whatever the name of that.
Yeah, there's a 1985 flood which destroyed the old Civic Center, leading to a new one. and a location in the movie Insomnia or the book Insomnia.
Listen, so many of his books are tied up together. Basically, you have Castle Rock, Haven, and Derry. Those are 3 places you don't want to be.
So just stay out of Maine altogether.
Yeah,
This is
very
what
much.
I'm saying.
Which one is the one that James Franco was in?
Oh,
He's-
the one when he goes back in time.
1123.
23.
So they're
1122,
saying
23.
so along with the Shawshank crew currently being in prison and the dad having to go for a couple of days, they're thinking we could see like a version of James Franco's character come through the town as well, since
You
all
really
these
think-
time periods.
You really think these kids gonna make it to 1963? I don't.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they will. I don't know if they will. Like everybody's on a clock, but like all these events are so close together, it'd be crazy to not see him maybe like show up passing through a year later. Like what the hell happened here?
I want them to not get their peanut butter mixed up in anybody's chocolate right now. I need them. They're doing excellent as far as their storytelling goes. I do not need to see all that shit. Let that happen in another part of town or something that nobody cross.
Because I know in the show he references going through Derry. So people were saying like I'm curious if they're going to show that part of his journey, like mingling the stories a little bit. I'm not. Yeah, and I'm not saying we need a full on crossover episode. Just being like if the dude gets to prison, like you'll be sitting in a cell with this guy named Red and Dufresne. Have fun. Like,
well, based on the math that a lot of people are saying, Red and Dufresne are currently in Shawshank at this moment while this is going on.
Yeah,
because I think Andy actually gets out in 67.
67 and 68,
and then Red gets out a year later. So currently he might pass by them or hear of something involving them. So I'm curious if we get just 2 new actors or a de-aged Morgan Freeman.
Hey, if they get the budget.
They sat there and told me of a man called Pennywise, but I believe he was a clown.
or the same conversation they had in the movie. What'd you do? Nothing. Same as everybody here.
Right.
They told the sister to stay away from the sewers because of a clown.
Lucifer and Danielle Gaskins. I want to thank the both of you for coming through.
Yeah.
Both of you for the projects you've been working on with a midnight showcase.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Yeah.
Here's that Kickstarter. You can still go ahead and jump on that Kickstarter. Everybody, right there is in the comment section. So go ahead and if you're just being facetious or whatever, here you go. There you go.
And
you don't have an excuse.
Don't let the fact that this is funded stop you from giving, because maybe we get a longer set of books out of these lovely fellows. What if we doubled it? What would their books look like? I'm just saying things could happen. Give them
Iroptera, Into the Abyss, and Latchkey.
Yes.
Maybe and it's a lot of creatives, including our very own Chaos Demon. Not going by Lord of the Culture. We still call him Chaos Demon.
Still call him Chaos Demon.
Chaos Demon forever.
Lucifer, tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find me at Haikucifer everywhere that Haikucifer exists. To be honest. I also have an Etsy store, which is under Drippin' and Celeste, which is there's a link in my Instagram bio. So check that out if you want stickers and prints. And stay tuned for more. Yes.
All right. Danielle Gaskins, where can they find you?
Me. You can find me on DKG Originals. That's basically my name for every social media platform. I also have commissions currently open, so if you're interested in having me draw something for you, I'm your guy.
Everyone that's listening tomorrow or watching tonight, you're interested. Guess what? I just nominated y'all. There you go. Go get some of that work. Go jump in that Kickstarter too.
I also want to just shout out to Danielle for drawing every single one of the panels that are in his comic. Every single 70 panels this boy did.
Impressive.
All by his nose.
Yeah.
So he got the chops, y'all. Get to it.
Bama said, "What other state can black people should avoid?" Rev
All
Ryder
of them.
says,
Florida.
all of them these
All
days.
of them. ALLUM. All
Stay
of
your
them.
black ass where you at. Don't move. Don't move.
Mhm.
In other words, if you see one run, go with that one. Because the rest will probably follow.
How many people fail the run test?
Yeah, Lady Mandalore, talk to the people.
Hi. You can find me and the lovely Reverend Navy Montel down in the right there. Hi.
Right here,
Hello.
yeah. I'm
Um,
Lucifer. Woo! Okay, stop.
You can find me and him talking about independent comics, like those. Wait, where's she at? Right, that
Right
one, that
here.
one there,
Right
and
here,
then
and
that
he's
one,
up
there.
Yeah.
That I don't know how to point.
I'm pointing at
They,
Whoopty. This is
yeah,
ridiculous.
Got them right next to each other now.
right
They're
there.
pointing at Whoopty. That's not cool. So
Right below me, the Spartan, but go below
Yes,
Spartan, you
yes,
see them.
that there and that there, them two. We find people like them, and we promote them, and we tell people that you should go and read them because it's not the same Batman comic that you've read 50 iterations of, because content is key, innovation is key, imagination is key. You can find us talking about those lovely folks on YouTube and Twitch on Sundays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also do voice acting and junk, and I like to do characters, so you can find me on the TikToks where I do that. I need to kick that up, just to be honest with you. I haven't been doing a very good job of it, but whatever. Also, you can see me on Saturdays, like sometimes at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on New Blerd Order, and we talk about kind of the same stuff that we talk on here, but like on Saturdays.
Right. All right, talk to the people.
Yeah, posting on 2 different pages now between streaming, which I'm trying to get slowly back into now that all my editing duties have somewhat caught up. Working on potential skits for next week, but between today's news cycle and all this other stuff, I'm trying to figure out which one to put out first. Sonic Expo was fun. We have a interview dropping, probably one of our last IRL interviews. Unless Navy pulls out some stuff from PAX Unplugged. But yeah, tomorrow interview with Devin Mack, who is once again only the second black man to ever voice Sonic the Hedgehog, will be live on this page. It'll be a premiere. Feel free to join the watch party if you got nothing else going on Friday night. Clips Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You can come check out this channel pretty much every day of the week. There will always be something new for you and your entire crew. Thank y'all for tuning in. Be kind and take care of each other out there.
All right. Nate, you know what?
Oh wait, because I forget I'll be doing other stuff outside of my own place. Half Famous, a book by Roxy Hayes I helped edit, is also #1 on Amazon. So if y'all want to go pre-order that, I'd be forgetting I do shit with other people too. But yeah, that's also coming out in a few weeks. So it's #1 in its category. I don't know Amazon literacy, so I'm guessing that's good. Yeah, go check it out.
Number one is typically very good.
Well, I didn't know if it meant like as the whole site category. I'm still holding on to eBay. I ain't bought shit off Amazon like yet.
Oh,
you ain't missing.
Oh, you might. Yeah, I was gonna say hold your cash. Spartan.
Wait, but support Roxy. Jesus Christ, go to her website.
Yes,
oh yeah, that only outside of that.
The book is called
Half.
Look up Half Famous by Roxy Hayes. You'll find the book. I'm an editor on it. It's great. Go check it out.
Spartan's like, what is going on?
Jesus
Same thing
Christ.
that's always going on.
Sorry.
Shenanigans.
You ready?
Look, I gotta look between Zuri and Obi. I'm used to chaos, so we ride it out.
That's
Thank God
the
the real demon is in here for this conversation.
No, Obi's knocked out. I was expecting him to come running through here, but he's already asleep. But anyway, Black_Spartan 615 is where you can usually find me, guys. Show's still going on. How the Fuck Got Here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Gibbet podcast every Friday at 8:30-ish. Still doing the streaming thing. Actually, might jump back on the Ghost of Yotai tonight because I got a problem with a certain nine-tailed fox that needs to be defanged. But if you didn't follow me on Ghost of Yotai as I've stumbled and bumbled my way through, join me. It's fun. Outside of that, what was I going to say? Cosplay goes. Again, Cosplay is not consent. Please treat people like human beings. I cannot stress that anymore after Ash Kid 1111, because we have said it before on the show. We'll say it again. We will not tolerate anybody that decides that you decide to spend your day to sit there and put down someone else because they have more balls than you to cosplay something that you would never do. I'm going to be quite honest about that. If I ever see that, I will stomp you out on sight. I got no problem with it. I got bail money, and I know bail's mobsman.
And I pay to see it.
I'm keeping score.
I'm just gonna put it that way. I cannot stand bullying. I cannot stand bullying of any kind, especially for cosplays, because again, whether you buy it, whether you make it, it takes courage to go out into public to do something that you love to do, and you should not be hazed for it. You should not be judged for it, and you certainly should not be pushed to take your own life by your own hand because of it. So again, treat people like human beings, or I'll stomp you out, and then I'll smile. I'll smile on bail money, then come out and stomp you out again in the hospital.
Like that elephant did with the lady in the funeral.
I'm just like, it's like the elephant that goes back to the lady after the funeral. You just go back and trust. I didn't forget. But anyway,
right.
I forgot some. You forgot some. You forgot some.
Second rule, please. Hygiene is important. We're getting into flu season, flu and cold season. Please, guys, deodorant, soap, and all the above is your friend. Unless it's standard deodorant, it's tasteful, and the Axe body spray is not a soap replacement. Please be clean. That's all we ask. And the last rule that I have for myself, I have for everybody else, guys. Be nice, be kind, talk and share your fandoms. Don't be a dick, and you won't get jumped.
Irish Spring cleans your skin. Dr. Brown
Irish Spring
cleanses your soul.
Soap.
Take your
pick. I think all those soaps still under $2. I think when I last went to Walmart, Ivory Spring was still $1.75.
Yep.
Oh man. Whoopty freaking dude, talk to the people.
You can find me at Whoopty freaking do. I think it's over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. There she is. Where you can ask me questions about my unhealthy
obsession
habits. Yeah, and
it's healthy right
mainly
now.
the Stephen King ones here at the bottom.
Your recycled forest.
You mean the House Foundation?
Mm-hmm. But I've been buying them secondhand, so that's cheap.
That's still a
you still have
secondhand
a
foundation.
though.
Got it.
Listen, I got justifications for just about anything. Okay. You can also find me at Fresh Press by Z right here for your nerdy nail needs.
And you'll want those for the ladies.
And I'm getting ready to do my 12 Days of Christmas coming up.
So
it's time.
My brother, maybe Montel.
Well, I swear, y'all think I'm just gonna come. You're right.
His face hurts now because
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Blerds of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It is I, Navy Montel, your frosty bearded political here with the crew, with the amazing guests from Latchkey and of course Chiroptera. Hi, Christopher. I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk when you came on before, but your artwork is phenomenal.
Thank you.
10 stars out of 5. That's all I got to say about that. Okay, if you ain't pumping yourself up, guess what? I'm giving you a step ladder because you need to be up there. Okay, you need to be up there.
Thank you. I'm short, so I appreciate that.
And I'm ruined. Anyway, y'all want to know what's going on with me? I am on social media across on the Navy Montel as well as YouTube, TikTok. Here with the amazing crew, also with Lady Mandalore every Sunday at 7 p.m. on Room Full of Blerds, as we talk about independent Black comics, the creators, their passions, their joys, and how we can get them supported, get them elevated. I'm here at PAX Unplugged this weekend, so if you happen to be coming through and you're going to be at the convention and you want me to hook up with you, just DM me. Okay.
Hey, pause.
Is it? This is why we can't have nice things. Anyway. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm on a mission this weekend to get as much content from our Black creators and also LGBTQIA family as well. I have to say this to everyone who has been showing love towards Ash and their family. Thank you so much for the condolences, but our work is not done. Our work is not done because there was an idiot out here with the fakest weave known to man, looked like just killed a possum, stuck it on her head, and out here talking about this madness about her doing it on purpose. I'm gonna say this straight. This is from the pulpit. Bitch, you don't know shit. And until you know shit, stop saying shit.
Mhm.
Bottom line. As cosplayers, as Black creators, we are working harder than ever to put something out there that is worthwhile. We're trying to unite this community the best way we can. The last thing we need are reams of paper and paper adjacent motherfuckers out here who want to just jump on the bandwagon online. You want you want to be badass? Come see me at a con. Let me catch y'all's monkey ass out here doing some stupid shit out here. The Reverend's robes are coming off and the boxing gloves are coming on because I will beat your ass straight the fuck up. I don't have bail money, but I'll make friends in jail. I promise you that.
The church has donations, Reverend.
We do.
Put it towards the building fund, okay? Because when I come
The building fund.
I want my pulpit looking nice, okay? Just put it to the building fund. All
And
funds
now-
go to the building fund.
Now you see why I call Navy the shepherd book of the crew.
I'm sorry I put in cursed words. I'm sorry, but it angers
We're
me.
pirates. We say what the hell we want.
Folks need to be laid hands on them in the name of Black Jesus of Saints and Aints.
Saint is more like that. More like the ain'ts and never was. How about that?
The ain'ts and never was. There it is. And yeah, you're right, Rev Rogers. It's tax
deductible.
This is true.
I am your captain of the ship, man on the wall, Chris Fury. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you to everybody that was in the chat, in the group section. Thank you to our guests, Lucifer and Daniel Gaskins. Thank you for coming through. Go hit that Kickstarter for the Midnight Comics Showcase. They are doing good numbers, good time, and there's still plenty of time to get over there. They have 66 days, I want to say?
Saturday.
Yeah. Saturday.
Oh, no.
Hours.
Doesn't matter.
So 66 days minus 64.
64 hours. Okay, 64 hours. 64 hours. 81 backers. Be 82, then be 83, then be 93. Then let's get that number up there. They're doing great. And shout out to the Midnight Comics team, Lord and Natasha. They are always doing something amazing. Yes, I will be waiting for you to get that other project so we can come on. We are taking a 2-week break. Because birds need to be cooked.
We getting fat, yeah.
Please take out your turkeys this Sunday. Defrost your turkeys this Sunday. That's all we ask.
Early. I don't want to be seeing like it's 8 o'clock. The bird ain't done yet. No, that should have been the first.
1 gallon of peanut oil should suffice.
That's it. If you're gonna fry your bird outside. Don't dump it. Don't do it frozen. Don't drop it.
Don't do it frozen unless you want a new house.
Don't try nothing new with the mac and cheese. Don't try nothing new with the potato salad. Just Hawaiian sweet rolls go a long way.
Whatever assignment was given to you, please don't try to outdo yourself. If you were just given ice, just get ice.
And if the words maybe I should, don't let those words into your mind. Do what you're good at.
Please don't try stuffing unless an ancestor has validated you.
Ooh,
if you're good at bringing wine, bring the wine.
I will say this: if you have the America's Test Kitchen app, I have not found a recipe to fuck up yet. I'm not gonna don't listen. Look, I know the people that's behind it. They whiter than a paper plate in the glass of milk in a snowstorm. However, they figured it out. I cannot emphasize this enough. America's Test Kitchen is the fucking truth. And when I say the truth, I was embarrassed that I made the collard greens because they came out. It might have came out really good. They might have hit a little bit. I put a little razzle dazzle myself in the amount of garlic and like onions and veggie and the particular meat ratio was off for me. But what we put together.
See, this is why we can't have nice things. Okay? This is why Black folk can't have nice things. That's all I gotta say.
I'm just saying.
Well, you stick with us, you always will have nice things.
You will have good food.
Yes.
Hey, Whoopty. Tell that particular person no fruitcake this time.
Bitch, first of all, avoid cooking. Lock the door.
She got sick just now. She just got sick.
We didn't forget because it held on for like 2 weeks.
No.
Can't even give
Yo,
away.
she's coming, and she's coming. She's coming. She's already called.
I am
That's
so
cool.
sorry.
You can say no.
Well, this
you
year
want me
we're
to
trying
say
to
no?
get we're trying to get everybody together because you know what how
Oh,
this year
okay,
has
okay,
been. So
okay.
we're
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
be nice.
So y'all
Tell
trying.
her to just show up.
She's trying to be
So-
nice,
I told
but
her
I
to
know
show up. I told her to bring
look,
ice cream. Just bring
that's
ice cream.
there. Don't care what kind of ice
You
cream.
might
as long as it ain't mint.
you might need to be specific about the ice cream because they
You're
might
gonna show up with
some-
Neapolitan or
Yo.
something weird, but Neapolitan or pistachio or something.
It says
Right.
something
If it's fruitcake
pistachio.
ice cream, I'm putting her out. Her and ice cream on the stool.
BZ the voice, what's going on, BZ?
Yo.
BZ, what's up,
It
fam?
is.
What's going on, man?
That's right, Bam. Tell them, don't be afraid to use measuring cups.
Please.
If you
Please
have
use
not
measuring
tapped
cups.
into the ancestors, please use measuring cups.
You may have offended
Use
them a couple
measuring
of
cups
times
that you
this
can
year.
follow because some of y'all failed math.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I was taught by my great grandmother like this.
Yeah, dollop,
Yes,
pizza,
ma'am.
and buncha are not accurate units of measurements. Okay.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Don't say pinch when you got a handful of salt that would basically turn somebody diabetic.
Mm-mm.
If you've got catcher's mitts for hands,
use a cup.
Use a cup.
A dash does not mean a full-on swing.
Because that means a pinch is not a pinch.
That's just not a gallon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
oh
Right.
Lord.
No, but
And
we
there
will
will
be
not
off
be-
for 2 weeks, making our
He's
food,
got the-
bringing our food, or bringing utensils, or bringing wine, and
Ooh,
we'll be
wine.
recovering the fine wine.
I will say this: and if you bring unsweet tea, you should definitely get put out.
You should be.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, they said they was diabetic. That don't mean you bring unsweet.
That don't mean you bring
tea.
unsweet tea.
Nope. Open the foil. I want to see what you got. Open the foil. Don't talk to me.
No,
Just open the
Rev got a
foil.
good one. The cook ain't wearing the house coat with only one of the 8 snaps that work. She ain't holding it closed with one finger. The food nasty.
That part.
That's a new one.
Not the stressed out house coat.
The house coat with no belt. There you go.
Oh my god! But thank you to our guests once again. Thank you to the team of Midnight Comics. Always a pleasure having you guys on and doing great things. Remember to educate yourself and others, entertain yourself and others, and most of all, encourage yourself and others. I'm Chris Fury with the team. All right, down there, and our guests. We will catch you in a couple weeks, but you can still catch us everywhere else live Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern, Twitch, YouTube, and maybe the book. Depends. If Meta hasn't acted a monkey, we'll be there too. So, but until then, 2 weeks off, chill out. You'll see some interviews from us, some clips from us. Be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe, and that thumbs up, notification bell, all the great stuff. Because you might be seeing this mug do a couple things because I also do voices. This
Me
baritone
too.
don't go to
I just
waste.
didn't say it. My bad. Sorry. My bad. Sorry.
We will see you guys soon. Have a great holiday. Stay hunkered down. And if you're an asshole, I hope you have the day you deserve.
And more.
And more.
May that preparation H run out at the wrong time.
Exactly. We will see you guys very soon.